Salam sejahtera and welcome to JomUnited. We are a Malaysian Manchester United fan channel. Yes, dengan bangganya Buatan Malaysia. If you're new to our channel, please smash the like button, click subscribe at the bottom right hand corner and turn on the bell notification. So that you will be notified when we release a new video. And also, please share our channel with your friends, your family and whatnot, because we are on the road to 1,000 subs. Hashtag road to 1,000 subs. Okay, we are almost there, guys. The moment we reach 1,000 subs, there are so much more contents, additional contents we're going to do. Okay, and also do not forget to check out our Telegram group. Links in the description below. Okay, we have a massive, ever-growing Manchester United community going on. Okay, Malaysian style. So check us out. Okay. So let's start off with Doc, because you weren't here for the Cristiano Ronaldo reaction. Okay, so maybe you can say a few words, a quick few words on Cristiano Ronaldo, and then maybe your review of the game against Wolves just now.
Right. I think the moment, we knew that Cristiano wanted to leave Juventus, there were only a few clubs he could have gone to, either PSG, Man City or United. I think the moment Messi signed for PSG, we knew that was already going to be out of the picture. There was a possibility of him going to City, but I was always positive. All we needed was Glazers to put in a bid and he would come home. And our dream has been realized. He's coming home. I cannot wait. I think he's going to have a massive influence on the club. Everybody's going to be bouncing, from the players to the fans. The home games are going to be electric. And what he brings is, I think, a winner's mentality, right? You've seen it wherever he's gone. I think for the last 12 seasons, he's scored 20 goals or more in every season, every different league. And apart from that, I think he's going to, he bring about a change in the attitude of some of the younger players. People like Rashford, people like Greenwood, they will look up to him. They will see how he trains, the way he takes care of his body, and they will learn. Don't forget, he was a winger when he first started. He converted himself into a centre forward now. And, Greenwood and Rashford can learn a lot of things from him. So that's really, really wonderful. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, how about the match review just now? Wolves against Manchester United.
I think, we didn't play really well. We were very disjointed performance. But the key thing is the result, right? And, teams of our champions, teams of the past, right? What they always did was, even though they weren't playing well, they eked out single goal results. And this was a fantastic result. Wolves, Molineux is not an easy place to come. I think even in their last two games, they've just lost by a single goal in each game. We had some tough moments, but saved by David De Gea. What a magnificent save, I tell you. Mind-boggling save. I mean, Saiz absolutely smashed it at him from two yards out. Okay, and it was just pure anticipation in that, the split second. Correct side, blocked it, and actually that played the foundation for the win today. Very, very important win.
Okay, Smurf, moving forward, right, do you think that we are still the second half FC?
Yeah. I mean, the first half was horrible. Put it that way, I was nail biting. It was really scary in the sense that it was, especially Fred in the middle. He gave the ball away, I think, in the 5th minute. It was just very scary. So yeah, we went into the dressing room, came out. I think there was a little bit, probably some hair dryer treatment by Ole. He tweaked his, he gave them some motivation and basically banged them, cow probably. They came out. It was a better game. It was a different team, if you ask me. And yeah, I think the second half was a much improved performance from Manchester United players on the pitch. But I wouldn't say the best. There was much improved, comparable to the first half, but not the best, of course.
Jai, so nak tanya, apa pendapat you tentang game dan of course performance Jadon Sancho, signing kita Jadon Sancho dengan Rafael Varane. Apa pendapat you?
Okay guys, game tadi first half memang agak struggle lah. Banyak mistake daripada individu yang kita memang faham lah daripada siapa individu tu. Yang sebab kita tengok line up bila Fred dengan combination Fred dengan Pogba mesti akan ada struggle daripada awal. Sebab dekat situ kita memang tahu seorang macam tak pairing kan, macam chemistry memang macam tak ni, and then Fred pula banyak buat mistake. Tapi macam tadi dia ada first half ada super save daripada David De Gea. So kalau tidak kita akan mengalami kekalahan dengan kelonggaran daripada segi defend. Tapi second half okay. So untuk debut Sancho dengan Varane lah. Sebab tu I dah pernah bagi tahu dah sebelum ni, kita memang dah dapat satu defend yang world class, yang ada siapa Lindelof? I tak kenal Lindelof.
Kejai.
You know, I tulis, I ada catat Varane punya intercept, dia punya ball, high ball, dia punya baca game, banyak yang I rasa memang dia bagus untuk Manchester United. Dan satu lagi Sancho mungkin dia tengah cari game, tengah cari redeem antara chemistry dengan defend kiri Shaw ataupun dengan Bisaka. So dekat sini dia punya 1-2 pun agak tak lancar. Tetapi I nak highlight sekarang memang Varane adalah satu defend yang kita cari, the world class defend. Semua satu tu kita kena bagi masa sikit lah.
Saya rasa I kena share balik video lah. Kena tengok lah.
I don't think so, bukan dia sama dengan Lindelof
Padahal Varane dengan Lindelof sama saja.
Tak payah Varane.
No, bukan I mungkin orang lain yang cakap.
No lah bro, guys, it was his twin brother. Jai has a twin brother. Itu kembar dia.
Macam mana Jai function lepas 12 AM dia lompat. 11 tadi you tanya confirm Lindelof.
Tak ada.
Anything you want to add on? Sebab?
No. Just pass it to Raj after this.
Okay, Raj. So just want to check with you. What's your input of the game just now, and also talk a lot about our boy who is going to be a man, Mason Greenwood.
First of all, I think we should applaud United for getting the 28 games unbeaten away run. I think it's a great run dating back to 2020 to now. Okay, that out of the way. Today's game, it was honestly a steal, technically, mainly due to David De Gea. David De Gea was fantastic performance. Varane was quick out of the line to make the crucial tackles. Varane, and the best of the best was Mason Greenwood. Is putting in the hard work, putting in a lot of effort. You can see the maturity in his game, the way he's taking on players. He can actually beat two defenders and put in a run and throw in, pull off a cross. That's how good he has developed into. I think Mason Greenwood, when he first came in, Ole did a lot of man management with him. There was a lot of babysitting. Last year, when he had the issue with the England camp, you can see Ole actually wrapping him in a towel and putting him by the sideline, not really giving him game time for some time, and then slowly integrated him back. We can see the form slowly coming in towards the end of the season. And this season, he's currently our top scorer in the league together with Bruno Fernandes, 3 goals. And Mason Greenwood has scored in all 3 games. So moving forward with the arrival of our icon Ronaldo back into the lineup, I think Mason can only get better from this. So he is going to be the biggest threat in the lineup together with, based on current form, I see Mason and Ronaldo being in the same front line. So the others have to scrap for the other one more position up front if he goes with 3 in front as usual. So Mason Greenwood, he is a generational talent, fantastic player, one of a kind. I think the last we saw something like this was from our academy was probably Rashford, but Rashford got hampered for some time. I think Mason Greenwood is better than Rashford. I'm not sure if I'll regret saying this, but I can see the signs. He is an out-and-out centre forward, and he's developing rapidly and fantastically as the season goes. So it could be a 20 goals or 30 goal season for Mason as well. So let's see what happens.
Actually, even right now, right, coming in from the right, I think he actually solidifies
He can come
his position there.
Yeah, he can come in from the right. He can come in from the left or down center. Also, he's very
Exactly. Even the
Guys,
pre-season game.
I nak tambah sikit. I nak tambah sikit
sila.
boleh? Kalau Sancho ataupun Martial tidak form, kemungkinan besar diorang tak ada tempat bila Greenwood dengan Ronaldo pairing, mungkin Oli akan letak Cavani sebagai as a striker, tapi mungkin juga Ronaldo. Tetapi kalau this is Manchester United memang banyak saingan. Jadi kalau Sancho tidak cepat untuk tunjukkan potensi dia, kemungkinan dia tak ada tempat, samalah macam Van de Beek. Van de Beek sampai sekarang tak dapat main. So this is Manchester United.
But it's a very good problem lah. Masalah, I mean, for Oli, it's a very good problem. He got so many. And then imagine if Rashford comes back in October, is it? October?
Yes, October.
Even more
Yes.
competition. Yeah, even much more. I mean, probably lah, hopefully with that, we can play different kind of formation, different kind of tactics and whatnot. You see.
Look, we need to remember it's a long season and we are barely 3 games into the season. You're going to end up playing, if you go, far in the Champions League and probably the other cup competitions, you're going to end up playing 60 games a season. Everybody is going to get a chance. Nobody's going to be playing every single game. Cavani is a bit on the elderly side. So is Ronaldo. Okay, even though his physique is amazing. And you can actually switch. Then you can actually switch like for like players who are, performing. You take off and put in another one and he performs as well. That's what we want. Competition within the squad. And if you ask me, I think Ronaldo is going to walk into this squad. He's going to walk into the team.
Definitely.
So that leaves another 2 places. Greenwood is the one in form. He will probably start from the left, from the right. I think the left place is the one that's up for grabs. And if Rashford comes back in form, he should be the one to take that place. I think so. Right? Sancho needs some time to get used to the game. You can see he's not in the pace of the game. He's coming from the German league. And this is why everybody questioned, right? Why Sancho is not starting. Oh, why is he not starting? The first game back, Lukaku started and scored. Grealish started and scored. Grealish has been playing in this league. Lukaku has played in this league. Sancho is coming from German league, which is a bit slower if you watch the German league, right? And you can see him struggling with the pace of the game. So that is why I think Ole has kept him under wraps for a while and give him, sufficient game times to come up.
And then just to add on, player competition, I totally agree, except maybe the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, we just keep it as it is. I think we are fine there.
David is fantastic. David. Seriously.
He is number one. I told you already from last year, right? He's number one. He's coming back into form. And with Varane there now, solid back line. I mean, what a save just now. He practically saved the game. Seriously.
I mean, let me add on to Jai when he said the saingan, the competition between the front players of Manchester United is going to be excessively tight, if you ask me. So, in my point of view, I think Mason deserves to start most of the games. But of course, we have to remember that he is a youth. He is still young. Therefore, I will have to agree, Doc, that we will go on to probably 50, 60 games a season together with minimum with the Champions League, with the league game, with the FA Cup, and so forth. So therefore, I think instead of burning him out, Ole should also play his cards right and not start him every single game. I mean, give him a rest and preserve this kid, because he's a fantastic talent, as I said before, and he will shine. It's just that he does not need to be burned now. So give him some time, and he will be much better.
And we're always talking about the first 11, right? But remember what we always wanted is also bench strength. And this is what we saw today. We saw Cavani come in very early. I think it was a 50-something minute, even before the 60 minute. And this is what we want. Everybody fighting for places, and your very good, strong bench with people who can come in and change the game. That is what we wanted last season. This is what we have now.
But it's good to see that Ole is doing the substitutions faster as well, comparable to last season. But Doc gave a point where the bench was pretty weak last season, comparable to this season. But with a strong bench, I wouldn't say the best bench we have in the Premier League now, but with a strong bench that we have, yes, Ole should be doing substitutions faster, which he proved today. So, I'm really happy about that.
Because you have guys who, when you look at your bench, you have guys who can come change the game. You got Cavani sitting on a bench, you got Martial sitting on a bench, Soon you will have either Rashford sitting in bench or Sancho sitting on the bench. And these are guys who game changers. So this is what we wanted. Very exciting. And I hope, of course, Ole keeps on delivering. He needs to deliver this season with what has been spent with the players coming in. Probably there's still a weakness in the defensive mid, but I think if Varane comes in and they're settled at the back, we can actually play just one pivot and one defensive mid, and the other one can be an attacking mid.
Actually, talking about our opponents just now, Wolves, right? Two players really impressed me. Okay, number one is, of course, the bull, Adama Traore. That guy is massive. He can actually go compete in a bodybuilding competition and win. And he can play in the NFL as well. Also, the second player that really impressed me is Ruben Neves. I mean, seeing that guy playing in that role, I mean, he's somewhat like a box-to-box CDM kind of role. So it really kind of like opened my eyes into and then also what we really, really need, I feel. So maybe, Raj, do you think we still need a CDM?
Another player who was impressive was Trent Cow as well. I think he was skipping past players and running like crazy as well. So that was another player who was impressive, but Wolves is Wolves. But speaking about CDM, I think we desperately need another CDM. Fred almost cost us 2 goals within the first 5 minutes. Okay, I'm not going in on Fred specifically, but you could see the first 5 minutes, it was just so scrappy. He passed straight to Wolves player twice in the first 5 minutes. And then we slowly got into the game. One Bissaka saving us. Daniel J is also coming in from the right hand side all the way until the left to the far post to save us also. So we see that defensively we are still a bit suspect in the CDM area. So I think we need, if there is another 2 days for the window to go end, I think if we can get Neves or Bissouma, whoever it is, a CDM, a decent guy to come in and just a ball-playing center defensive midfielder, just to free up Pogba a little bit. You see, Pogba is so limited today because he has to take up the defensive responsibilities as well. So a CDM will be a welcome. Fred, slowly he grew into the game as well, but he's not what we need at the moment. He can come in probably in the second half to tidy up the game or whatnot. But seriously, to play in 90 minutes is a big risk. That's all I would say.
Tambah sikit, Fred. Tambah sikit.
Sila.
Fred setiap game dia buat mistake. Setiap game. Tak ada walaupun dia score pun dia ada buat mistake. So hari ni pun dia buat mistake. Dia buat mistake. I rasa dalam 5-6 mistake dia buat dengan ball passing dia, dengan bentesan dia, dengan Adam Traore. Traore tu beat dia tak langsung, tak ada body challenge dengan memanglah Adam Traore.
Siapa boleh challenge dia?
Macam
Anybody boleh challenge Adam Traore.
That mean dia function dia setiap game memang teruk. Memang kita perlukan CDM. Memang perlukan CDM baru. Even kita ada McTominay, tapi kita kena ada CDM yang baru, yang tulen, yang betul-betul CDM, yang ada ball challenge, yang boleh lepaskan Pogba, yang boleh high pressing, yang boleh pass tanpa lemah. Tadi pun dia boleh pass minit ke-5 dia dah buat passing kepada Wolf punya player, and then kita kena attack. So
Costly.
Please CDM. Memang Raj kata tu memang betul, sebab dia memang game teruk. Memang game teruk, sangat teruk. Badut.
But I have a feeling we won't be spending on another defensive mid in this closing window. I think they're going to go for Rice in the next window probably. They're not going to just get a stopgap at the moment. I think with the players that we have, we can manage. I think once McTominay comes back, if we're actually playing only one defensive mid, he might be the person to actually take that role, and he will do it quite well, I think.
But he's the key player, if you ask me, in that role. If we don't sign another CDM at this window, but the problem is we all know Ole. He will always start his favorite, which is Fredo.
Okay, we save the other stuff for our player ratings. Okay, so for our match reaction, what do you think about it? Leave your comments below. Okay, please like, share, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the players rating after this. Cheers.
See.